Destiny is still trundling along fairly well a year after release, as of course we just had the Taken King, which kicked off the second year of existence, and of course we've been doing various events and whatnot, and it seems year 2 of Destiny is going to be a bit different from year 1, just in terms of how Bungie is going to be delivering content to players. Now, some comments from Derek Carroll, who is a senior designer at Bungie, who basically said that the studio, that being Bungie of course, is moving to a more event-based model rather than releasing larger story-based expansions that of course you have to pay for. Now of course, they have done events before with Halloween. They had a 2-week event called the Festival of the Lost, and of course the Sparrow Racing League, which is the winter event, is arriving today, and of course there's the expansion pass for all of the DLC as well. But it seems things are set to change, as Derek said, quote, "Rather than doing these giant monolithic DLC packs, this way everybody who's an owner of Taken King can enjoy these things." And then he was asked why Bungie and of course Activision have decided to change up the business model. He said, quote, "I don't know how deep I can get into that, but basically the live team is charged with maintaining the game and keeping players happy, feeding them new content and surprising them with things they didn't expect." And whether or not you're wondering if this new feature means whether or not these events will be free, Carroll did go on to note that of course both Sparrow Racing League and Festival of the Lost did not cost a penny, and he said, quote, "If you wanted to extrapolate from there, you could." Now this does kind of fall in line with what they've already been doing with of course the microtransactions in Destiny, which of course you can get pays cosmetics and of course emotes as well with the Eververse Trading Company. So it seems like this is the kind of model they're going for. They're going to give you free events, so as long as you own Destiny and of course the Taken King, you'll be able to take part in these free events. You won't have to pay for these huge expansions, which of course have been notoriously fairly expensive for Destiny, and you'll keep going that way. Smaller drops of new content with perhaps microtransactions keeping the game afloat until the debut of a full sequel in September 2016. Now, of course, that last part is due to a Kotaku report, so there may not necessarily be Destiny 2 coming that soon, but even if you discount that, this seems like the way they want to go. Smaller content packs, or perhaps just microtransactions and then free events, and maybe the occasional paid DLC, but not these monolithic expansions that of course they've been charging a fair amount for. So it seems they're definitely trying a different tactic. Now, I myself have not gotten really huge into Destiny. I'm not really into MMOs or first-person shooters, so it's not really my cup of tea. So I'd love to hear some thoughts from some veteran Destiny players. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.